Hello and welcome back to our adventures in Westeros. We are currently 9 years old and we've been hanging out in Braavos for a while, basically just, well, becoming quite rich. Now, somebody suggested to me that what we should do is we should see if we can get a men-at-arms unit from over here. Which makes sense, and I was going to say, no, we can't do that, we only have 3 men-at-arms available. But that's not true, we have 4. Because of the pavilion upgrade we did last time, which now means that we can get men-at-arms here, so if we have an opportunity, we should. Well, let's see. Does anybody here have like no money and has the ability to give us men-at-arms? Well, you do. Okay. I'll recruit a random men-at-arms that this person can have. They're Andalosi, which is that what I'm looking for here? Or... Ah, no, I want Braavosi. So let's do this. Right. 3, 2, 1. Crossbowman. Well, you know, we rolled the dice, we got something. Crossbowmen aren't terrible for us. They're just probably not culturally limited. Nice thing about crossbowmen is that they counter heavy infantry, heavy cav, and elephant cav, which is pretty good. So we have a counter to archers and heavy infantry and skirmishers. We counter to archers again. We counter to heavy infantry, skirmishers, and spearmen. And then we have another counter to heavy infantry, heavy cav. Alright. Well, cool. Now we've done that. How much does it cost to upgrade these things? Cost you 100 to upgrade. Okay, so we'll leave it till we've done some more stuff there. We don't really need to upgrade our army that much until we're actually, you know, well, till we're 16. And we need to go down here as well by then. So I'm just working out when we want to leave. We probably want to leave when we're like 12, 13 maybe, something like that, and start making our way across. The other thing that's been asked is whether we can switch to a religion that is better for us in terms of martial equality, so that we can basically do more things as this character if we're going down a martial path. Well, for this character, we can already lead an army, which would be fine. That's probably what we do most of the time. And I think that's our only real restriction apart from tournaments. So I think we should be fine. They were suggesting the Old Gods religion, but I don't think Old Gods is equal, right? Oh no, it is equal. Oh, never mind. I thought it wasn't, but is it equal for everything? Or is it cultural that... Oh, it's cultural that blocks you, right? Yes, it's cultural that blocks you. So I'd actually have to change culture to be... yeah, I'd have to change culture to be able to do this. So I'd need to maybe switch to a non-martial men-only culture. Does that exist south of the wall? Oh, I'm in the wrong map mode. There we go. Oh, yeah, it would have to be Dornish or... Oh, there we go. Yeah, Dornish or well, not Northman, but one of these ones, or a Cranachman. Yeah. And then it's north of the wall. So it's these guys, and these guys. I don't really see us with a particular reason to switch culture to those ones. But for us, it shouldn't matter that much because we're going to be able to lead armies because we are the leader of our realm. And we saw we could do that on our previous character. So, yeah, this should be fine. Anyway, I believe that we are going to regale a court here. And that's going to get us lots of prestige, which is then going to, in turn, allow us to get more money. I don't want 4-1. I want 3-2, I think. Is that right? I might be able to get away with 2-3. Let's see. Jaemund Roffel Craghorn. Jaemund Megan John. Actually, yeah. So it's these two I'm looking at. So Megan's a lot higher. But I'd probably be best off going Roffo and Jaemund. There we go. So we're down to 18 days per phase. Then it's Megan Wenda Joran. Or Mana Malia Craghorn. Craghorn Malia. So let's go you, and you. Wonderful. That gets us to 100%. Going up by 10% per phase. 18 days per phase. Wonderful. That's where we want to be. Now we just chill. What drives us onward? I've been wondering, my dear Tansy, drawls Master Villardo one idle dinner. You spin these tales of your life and deeds, and yet you live neath a muddy tent flap, barely sheltered from torrential rain and scorching sun alike. I nod, no use denying that. With so many of the basic comforts of life denied to you, what's the thing that motivates you to get up in the morning? Why keep marching on when the next day you'll just need to do it all again? Does there have to be a reason? Simple, there are sights yet unseen? Or pick at your food and ignore the question? I'm going to take the chance of, I'm going to take the chance of getting some extra prestige here. Let's do it. It worked. Wonderful. And our level of fame has now gone up to distinguished. Ooh. Being both Crownlander and Ironborn, my alien way of life is endlessly fascinating to Master Villardo's courtiers. Many of them have never seen one of my kind before. Perhaps they will never again after we move on, though I cannot say how history will play out. They are not exactly polite in their opinions, but that just makes them all the easier to goad and so entertain. So I can tell them about being a Crownlander, and say the way of the drowned god is a mysterious thing, and they can enjoy misguided faiths. I shall paint you a picture, but nuance would be lost on you. Let's talk about Crownlander living. Hey, we gain more prestige. Nice. And carry on. The corridors of power. We've had this one many times. He gets a favor on us and we have to give up something. We're going to give up money. And the kennels are finished. Wonderful. So now we can get a dog. What else do we do here? What other ones are good? How many do we have? Let's do that first. So we have 4 slots. Oh wait, no, we have 5 slots here. So 5 slots on the baggage train. Okay, and we have 1, 2, 3... Oh wait, yeah, which ones are we saving? That's what I should do first. Which ones are we saving? We are saving siege engineers. Okay. And that's it. So siege engineers. So we have 5 slots, but 1 is for siege engineers. Okay. That's the wrong one. So with that in mind, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 6 available. And we got 4 slots for them. Are any of them limited to Explorer? Supply tent, supply tent, supply tent. No. Okay. So, Ample Steeds gives us the Head Groom, which will increase travel speed and army movement speed. Seems pretty good. Gold cost of the manually reinforced interaction for cavalry regiments is down. Okay. So that seems like that's a guaranteed in. So that's one of our 4. Able Porters. Occasionally receive events to recruit skilled porters. Cheaper to use gold in the manually reinforced interaction. This also seems good. Also, captain effectiveness per stewardship skill is interesting. Not as good as it used to be, but interesting. So I think we're on 2 that are there. This is slightly worse. Proficient trackers. Now this gives us a huntsman officer, which increases archer damage up by almost 50%. Well, it could be up to 50%. And improves martial education outcome for all children in our camp. We should get this ASAP. Okay, because obviously we're going to have a martial education. So this is probably second best, I'd say. But we have to do it first. Shrine. Unlocks the camp priest thing. Okay, which gives us learning. And a demand conversion. So that's 4 that I think are worth having. Unlocks the pawn gear interaction. Okay. That's not better than any of the 4. Private tents. Increases fertility. No, I think we have our 4. Right. Let's grab ourselves immediately proficient trackers, because we need a huntsman. Right. Also, can I get a kennel dog? I'm not available and I'm a child. Oh, okay. Apparently children aren't allowed pets. Okay. Well, that's fine then, I guess. And one more. Oh, Ormana just succumbed to fatal apoplexy at exactly the wrong time. Oh, we also have a kenneler that we can put in here. Tristan's apparently good at it. Well, Tristan, you shall be my kenneler. I don't need a sworn shield. I need somebody in this. Poet. Be Malia, my grandmother. Alright, now we'll wait again. Now it's at 100. Okay, cool. Execute scheme. Seize the moment. We have success. Wonderful. He's added to our roll of patrons. And we get some prestige. I can make some money. I can make 31 there. Make 232. Yeah, I'll make that request. That seems pretty good. Yeah. Make our way back. Wonderful. So we're now much, much richer. I still can't get a dog, unfortunately. And I could go fishing. Interesting. I mean, it does apparently lower your stress. Let's do it. Gone fishing. As I make my way down to the bank of water, the scent of salt and fish fills my nose. A couple of people are finishing up, leaving the entire shoreline for me to use. A day like this doesn't come every day, and I should make the most of it. My captain Tristan has decided to join me today. An opportunity to connect presents itself, or I can choose to fish alone. A day of relaxation awaits. Perhaps there's a boat we can rent nearby. Alright, let's rent a boat. Not without trouble. After rowing for a while, the shoreline of the Sea Lord's palace disappears from view. It is only now I realize I brought enough bait, or I only bought bait enough for one attempt. I look over to Tristan and confess, but they seem unbothered. So what? They exclaim. We're here to relax. Go ahead and toss your line. Let's see what's out there. Let's make this one count. Or I want you to try, Tristan. So if we do that, he becomes our friend and we lose a lot of stress. I think that's we lose stress? Sure, you can try. Went on a pleasant fishing trip. But nothing, we had nothing bite. Okay. But our stress is a lot lower. So we visit the castle holding. Let's start by going in here. Town Crier. Ooh. Give me the learning contract. You know what? I don't want to waste my prestige. No, don't give me any of them. Locals at the tavern. Hear a story or two. Took the chance of getting a stat. We didn't get it. Head back. Castle. We have people arguing. A chance to recruit a sworn shield. Okay, so we have Benonio. So, Benonio, are you any good? You appear to be quite good. Do you want to work for me? See those muscles? I would practically be protecting you. Join me, let us restore your reputation. Let's say I would practically be protecting you. Wonderful. Now that didn't unassign Giles, right? Because I have 2 slots. Yeah, okay. It was kind of claiming it might, but that's okay. Oh, these are unavailable due to other things. Okay, that's fine then. Right. Visit the local training grounds. Do I want to pay to get my prowess to increase? You know, I think actually here we do. We have a lot of money. It doesn't cost too much. Let's do it. So our prowess has now gone up. Look for able bodies. Who have we got available? We have Narbo and we have Arrow. I don't think either of them are good enough for me to do that. Dice? I lost. Okay. Tavern? Who's up for recruitment? We have Denara the Contented, Gallio the Patient, and Rallo the Greedy. Okay, not very good. Interesting amount of learning. Not very good. Alright, how much do you want? That's not as much. But he is 62. Yeah, the problem is he's 62, so it's probably not a good investment. Alright. How old are we now? We're 9. How long till these guys become available, do we reckon? What gold do you got? You got some gold. Have you got some gold? Yeah. Must be getting there. Use me for favors. It's gonna wear off. We could go down a little bit and then head back up. Can I really not visit these tournaments? No. Can't even visit tournaments till you're an adult. This is because most of the events aren't really suitable. We could head down maybe to Pentos for a little bit. Yeah, let's continue our trip round Essos. So we'll make our way in to the Sunset. That wasn't really what I was aiming to go for. Sunset Bazaars. Then across to the Cheesemonger's Manse. And then that takes us through everything. Yeah. Let's go. That seems good to me. Right. Down to Pentos for a little bit. Nice. So, our camp has now moved to the Palace of Prosperity. Sounds good to me. What have we got? We have a Doer Passage of Arms scheme. We have a travel contract. We have a regale court. I'm going to travel out here then to this one. I don't need the forward scouts in that one. We're going to start this scheme. So it remains unprotected. We have to do a show of force. We're going to go for... I'm going to try a 4-1. See if we got enough. Oh, I don't think we have enough. Okay, that was a bad choice, but that's okay. At least it's going to be quick. I think it's a particularly bad choice, by the way, because I think that, yeah, we're now down to 10 days per phase. So I don't need any of these guys actually on the thing at all. Yeah. Okay, that was a bad choice. Oh well. We should have just done the same one we always do. Then I can do travel at the same time. You would like me to take you to Hukodale. Okay. Sure, have I not been to Hukodale before? Don't think so. Anyway. Oh, didn't mean to close it. I just meant to go one step back. Let's go forward scouts. Actually, I don't even need them if I'm avoiding that route. So that should be fine. On the way back, I'm going to go to this place. To Vladrizombion. And I'm also going to go to... That's weird. Is there no crossing here? That's interesting. Yeah, I guess there's no crossing. Crossing must be here then. Ah, it said impassable when I'm looking at it for a second. Yes, so this must be impassable terrain. Okay, in which case I will go forward scouts. Get slightly less dangerous. Let's start traveling. Let's go. And now we can head back to our camp. We've now got our request that we could do. Yeah, we can get some money off of this person. Reasonable amount. Right. Make our way back. This one's a scheme as well, right? Yeah, so just chill here. Guess I could visit the city holding and try and generate some more things. Give me some organization. The reason I'm doing organization ones is because quite often those don't involve time passing. We'll mingle with the locals. Okay. Well, a storyteller is seated here, but we also have a lion by the counter. I'm intently observing the lion sitting by himself at a nearby table. The tavern owner called him Argo, didn't he? He looks puzzled as I approach him, possibly because my internal turmoil is clear as day on my face. Why would this bother me? I'm Leader Tansy, damn it. I can't remind myself of my recent accomplishments in order to remain calm. It's mostly failing. I'm a mug of wine. I don't think I'm going to chat him up. I think that's just weird. We'll hear a story. Do I want to try and get the Hastluder trait and get some wit experience? I'm not going to get a lot, but I guess I'll pay the money for it. Recruitment, who have we got? We have Sano the Greedy. We have Philia the Humble. Ooh, wow. Renowned Physician Herbalist, whole of body done. I mean, she's great. The negative with her, obviously, is that she can't be our physician. Then we have Kala the Impatient. How much do we want? Yeah, if she could be our physician, that would be fine. But I think our physician is our maester, which kind of precludes her from being able to do it. Oh yeah, maybe I should try and sell the Sanctified Stained Glass. Now we're not using it. Okay, nobody wants to buy it. Okay. Well, that's fine. What have we got? We have settle boundary disputes. That's what I was looking for. Although the conduct census is also good. Right, let's travel over there. I don't need forward scouts. Let's go. Right. The dispute of hiring costs stems from a minor local legal case. Our employer foolishly ruled a particular natural landmark to have a slightly different boundary than was traditional. I can resolve it. Megan will work through this dispute, or I can solve anything if I put my mind to it. I can solve anything. Wonderful. Now, I cannot get anything from him because he doesn't want to give me anything. That's fair. Let's conduct a census over here then. The Magister of Graven's Pastures records show substantial gaps. Letter travelers of good mind and strong body are wanted to perform a census. We want a small group travels faster. Okay. Let's go. Making a record. Oh, there's a new culture that's diverged here. Okay. Also, how are we looking in here? You're going to get to our max of 65. At Gravonion, the inhabitants greet us with cheers, baskets of food, and all the jubilation of a family welcoming their relatives back from some distant war. It would seem that in these lands, the name of Magister Alino is fabled among his subjects, enough so that any message from their beloved Magister is cause for celebration. Needless to say, they're eager to provide our mission with whatever help and succor they can. So let's get this done. He thinks we don't need to try too hard here. Jamin, you may begin. Just write any old thing down. Let's go with Jamin here. Did we get a success? I still don't know. Anyway, another place where he is fabled. I can cause Jamin to have a stress hit. Oh wait, this doesn't count as a successful survey. Oh, okay, let's do this. I didn't realize we weren't getting successful surveys. Another fabled one. I'll do this. Exceptional success. A representative of Magister Alino meets us in Graninokion when we are finished, taking our thick sheaf of gathered notes of interest. Stupendous work, Leader Tansy. Even a cursory glance shows great care and attention to detail. The Magister will be elated. Graciously I incline my head slightly at the compliment, and the servant motions for a reward to be brought out. The lads at the smith receive their due, a large chest of silver coin for our efforts. Wonderful, and a new friend. Who's not going to give us anything. Maybe it might be because we're too far away. How long has this got left on it? 2 years. You sure I can't sell it? Yes. None of those. Okay. Well, that's fine. Back to waiting. We should wait till at least 10 here, but we might want to wait further. So we now are proficient trackers. We're now going to immediately buy ample steeds. But this now means we have a huntsman position available, and huntsman is going to improve martial education outcomes. So our best is either Griff or Rego. Let's make it Griff for now. Sure. Right. 10 now means that we've got a, what, 70% chance? Best we got is 85. Let's keep going for 85. I mean, we're only having to wait another 10 months for it. Not 10 months. 100 days. Wrong calculation in my head. What's this? Passage of Arms. We might do that afterwards. And there we go. We're at 20. We'll take our 85%. It was a success! Wonderful! Get money and prestige. And will he give us anything? Nope. Well, now we're going to head down here to this one. Move our entire camp. Our culture has discovered magicolations. Okay, what does that do? Allows you to unlock all late medieval era fortification buildings. Wonderful. Let's do this. Right. And then we're going to do a 3-2. These are both... Wait, so we got 2 muscle and thug. So, Malia, Benonio, Tristan. Okay, so Tristan can go there. Malio, Benonio. 30, 26. That's fine. No crossover. So we'll do that and we'll do that. Right, so these are still 10-day phases, going up by 13, but it goes up to 100. Yeah, so this is what we should have done last time. Do you want to transcribe texts? Yeah, let's do it. What's a manuscript? I'll go write him a manuscript. Peace through war. Daylight slowly fades as I sit in Magister Alenio's chamber, by candlelight frantically copying squiggly lines of ink from one sheet to another. My eyelids start drooping, and I nod off momentarily before I jerk awake. As far as I can tell, this particular passage seems related to the Battle of Gradordor, but by the drowned god, it is droning on and on. I trace an ink-stained finger across a handful of sad humans falling off a cliff in the margins. Maybe I should improve the text just a bit to make it more enticing. Let's stick to the subject, because we had no chance of succeeding. Pretty much. Gold speaks. Same thing here. But my mind starts to drift to other matters. I blink a few times to force myself back to the realm of reality. The gist of this passage seems to be related to caring for plants and property, in which in and of itself isn't inherently stale. Okay, stick to the script. Every tongue is silent. My gaze sticks on the attendant, an infinitely more interesting sight, until she gives me a suspicious look, prompting me to go back to the text. The passage itself seems related to the art of puppetry, which would interest readers, but had it been less stilted. Oh, I'm going to stick to the subject. We've completed it. It is indeed a replica of the original piece. Thank you for your reliable delivery. I mean, that is what he asked us to do. He didn't ask us to improve it. He asked us to deliver him the original piece, but copied, which is what we've now done. And the passage of arms is now done. Wonderful. Seize the moment. Wonderful. And that's that one. Ooh, what's this? Rescue a fair subject scheme. I make a request on this person though, and he actually will say yes. It was 41 gold. Wonderful. We've got a little bit more money. Anyone want to buy this artifact here? Nope, none of those. Town Crier? Oh well. Tried it. Locals, story, learning. I got learning lifestyle experience. Alright. Cool. I'm gonna head back over here. And then we're gonna do a thing over here. So let's rescue the fair maiden. So in this case, I don't think it matters what we do. So I'll just do 3-2. It's the same thing as last time. On these ones. And then... yeah, same on this one as well, actually. Right. Oh, I can't execute the scheme. I gotta wait for it to finish. Much is it going up per? It's going up like 13 again. Yeah. Okay, unfamiliar rations. We've had this many times. We will choose expanding our culinary horizons. Ample steeds are now finished. Let's continue upgrading. Yeah, let's just might as well just go for able porters next. Sure. Let's keep upgrading it. 4, 5. We're getting there. 6, 7. We're 100%. Execute our scheme. We have rescued the maiden. Do we want to try and recruit her? Mara. Oh, definitely. Yeah, she seems very good at diplomacy. Let's try it. She joined our camp. Wonderful. Ah, that seems fantastic. Right. Do you want to head down here and regale the court? I guess so. Yeah. Traveling back over here. Level of dedication to our faith has gone up. We are now faithful. Wonderful. Now that our camp is here, I'm going to do this first. Town Crier. We'll take those contracts. Seems good. Sell artifacts. Oh. Mingle with the locals. Hear a story. 7 wit. I'm not going to take that. I'll just take the stress loss. Who's up for recruitment? We have Joro the Humble. We have Arella the Wrathful. And we have Murso the Philanthropic. Murso, I think, is the best here. I'll pay for Murso. Yeah. It's fine. Okay, have we got performing a play, rescue a fair subject, regale the court. I guess I'll regale the court because I'm here already. Right, we want a... I think a 2-3 might actually be okay for us here. So, we want the best ones in the ears. So we're going to go Megan. And then we're going to go Malia. It's pretty much good enough, because I think if I now put these guys in... Let's see, so that's 67 days, so we're going to go for 2 Gabblers. So I think Roffo. So that's now down to 44. Down to 15. And Jaymond. I think maybe we could have got to... Well, no, we would have got to 15 without. So the question is whether we want the 7% extra there or whether we wanted the 5 quicker days. Not sure. Anyway, doesn't matter too much. Speed 5. Let's go. So now we just wait for this one to go through. Oh, there's a battle. What happened? What war are you in? A war against the peasants' uprising. Can I join? You're apparently losing. Wait, how many people are on the in the uprising side? Oh yeah, I'll definitely join. Hey, military assistance? Saying no. Why? Not interested in help for this war. I mean, that's fair, but like, you are losing to the peasants. Let's see. He's about to lose his army. Maybe he'll be interested in help in a second. Distant shores and far-off climes. We've had this one before. Let's tell them about the drowned gods. Wonderful. Okay, so he just lost his army. Maybe now he's interested in help with the war. Still no, huh? Still no. He's about to lose all of his lands, and he's like, nah, I'd rather just like not pay for help. Alright, execute scheme. We go up to our max of 95 because we're using advantages to add into it. We can't get to the 100% success chance. Let's do it. It was a success. Wonderful. We gain more prestige. And now I could make a request if I wanted to for 111 gold. Which of course I will do. Now we're going to go rescue a fair maiden over here. Get it for talent back on. Right. We'll rescue our fair maiden. Yeah, 3-2. It doesn't really matter what we do on this one because no matter what combination we have, we immediately like do it at like super speed. So it doesn't matter what we got. This is what our camp's good at. Able Porters is done. Okay, so we're now at 2 things left. It was portable shrines I wanted for the camp priest, right? Yes. Okay, I think that makes sense. Let's go. Now we wait for this one. Okay. And one more. There's 100%. Execute scheme. Seize the moment. Do we want to try and recruit Arella? I think so, yeah. Now recruited Arella. We've got a lot more people in our court now. Let's head over to this city and do this next one. Oh, do we have anyone else that we can get stuff off of here? Yes, but they also don't want to give us anything. Okay. Perform in a play. Let's do it. We do a 3-2, because I think that's the best that we can do here. So it's Mara. Yeah, it's Mara and Jaymond, and it doesn't matter. So we'll do these two. So it's 10-day phases, as we suspected. Megan, Malia, Craghorn. Okay. Megan, Malia, Raghorn. Right. That looks pretty good to me. Now we'll speed through this one. So this one will also finish with 100% soon-ish, I think. There we go. Let's execute our scheme. Seize the moment. We've now performed in a play, got some more prestige. And that's good. And some more provisions as well. We get anything from this person for doing that? Absolutely not. No, why would we get anything for doing that? How old are we now? We're 11. You know, I said we'd have to make our move over here when we're about 12, 13-ish. Let's head back up to Braavos, I think, right? Also, we can avoid this disease that's about to appear here. Yeah, let's head up to Braavos again. Call in our favors for some more money. And then we'll make our way back over to maybe King's Landing afterwards. That seems reasonable. Yeah, so I'm going to head to maybe this one. Yeah. This route seems fine. Let's go. And now we're heading up here. All the way up here. There's a lot of things going on. I think we want to take this transport one. But beyond that, we're not too interested. You? I don't need to get anything off you, I think. Nobody's going to give us anything. Let's do this contract here. This is escort emissary. Oh, I need to wait a second. There we go. Where exactly do you want to go? You would like me to take you to Hintor. Ah, well, I'll just do that as a non-camp travel. We will stick on the forward scouts and we'll travel. Let's go. Wonderful. Gets us some more money before we leave. We can now hopefully get some more things. We get 77 from you. Rogaro, we get 65 from you. Nice. I can't get very much from you. Oh, I can get 49 actually? Okay, I'll take your money as well. That's good. Portable Shrine just finished. We have one remaining slot on the baggage train, which we're not going to fill in because that's going to be for our siege engineers. Supply tent has a ton, and camp perimeter has one. Camp perimeter is the one that we're getting the palisade ones for, right? Yeah, palisade builders and ditch diggers, so I don't need to upgrade that one. I lose from here reserve provisions, reserve water, and climbing gear. Okay. Apart from that, I can get anything. How many slots do I have? I have 6. Okay, and then is there anything else in here that we get? No. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's only 4 I can get here currently. So it doesn't really matter. I'm going to get them all. Let's get the... both of these unlock armorers. Let's get the stocked arsenal. Sure. Let's do that. And we'll make our way back. We're now back. And now it is time for us to make our way to King's Landing. Let's go to the Red Keep. We're going to go via some other places here. Well, let's just go via Dragonstone, actually. Yeah, so we're going to go in there and get that dragon lore on the way past. Right. Let's go. Back here. Get our dragon lore. Get some more experience. And then we've arrived in the Red Keep. Wonderful. And with that, I think I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. Next time, we do our actual adventures in Westeros and we make our way kind of wibbly-wobbly down towards the Reach-ish. We'll see how that goes. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.